welcome back to another video. My name is EB, and today what I'm going to be showing you today is how to set up a USB hub. So the one that I have today is a let me just focus on that reel there, like right about there. Atolla USB 3.0 hub. I'll put a link in the description if you want to buy it. It comes with 4 USB 3 blue ports, which are for your data transfer, and you have one USB red port, which is just for the power. So this thing comes with a few instruction manuals. Obviously, it comes with its USB cable, which is this random connector. It's like USB mini and USB-B combined. So if I can just zoom in on that. If I can't, I'll give you a picture. So yeah, I think I'll give you a picture right now on the screen. Like that. And then the other end is going to be a standard USB 3.0 blue port. If I can focus on that as well. It's yeah. It's just a normal USB port. I'll put a picture of that right on the screen right now as well. Like that. So that's all it comes with for the USB cable. Now it comes with this power adapter. You can set which one in case you're in like the US. This is for UK and Ireland. And yeah, you can set it for the EU. And it's like, I'll put the specifications right now on the screen because you know it's electronics. It's EB's electronics, not just video. So I'll put that on the screen. Let's see if we can get on video here. It takes forever to focus on this camera. So I'll put a picture of that right now on the screen. Okay, so the other end is just another barrel jack, like that, with quite a good length of cable. It's almost the exact same as the USB cable. So today what we're going to be plugging into it is this keyboard, which is almost like the Magic Keyboard from Apple, but it's black and it's from Advent. So here you go. Like that. It's like that. And what we're going to be doing is connecting this keyboard, this gigabit mouse, which is a wireless mouse. As you can see, it's an optical mouse as well. So as you can see, like that. So it'll turn on. Let me just turn it off again and turn it back on. Yeah, well, it's an optical mouse. You'll see later on in the video. So both of those come with dongles right here, which you plug into your hub or your USB ports on your computer. So let me talk about what a hub does to connect to your computer. So let's say you're out of USB ports, which I am going to be giving you an example on today. Sorry you're not in focus, guys. So I am going to be giving you an example today. I have a tripod now. So yeah, there's my computer setup over there. Let me just point this at it. Sorry for the shakiness. So there's my desk, my tower. There's my 2 monitors, and I'll be showing you everything. If you want a detailed video on my setup, you can go and comment down below that you want a setup, and I will reply to you. So we'll just screw the camera back on there properly, so it won't fall off because it's an expensive camera. So yeah. And we also have this little USB flash drive. Well, it's actually an SD card adapter from Trust, I think it is. Yeah, Trust, if it'll focus. Yeah, beautiful. With an SD card in it. From a GoPro, like that. And there's your other USB port. So we're going to be showing that today. And I forgot the power, so I'll cut the video right here so that I can go get the power cable. So yeah, see you in a few moments. Okay, so now I'm back with some power. So this is a, let me show you what I'm using here. So let me just grab you guys off the tripod. Sorry for the shakiness. Might edit this out if I don't. That's my fault. I don't think so. Alright, so we've got 4 sockets out here. So it's a 25 meter cable reel. I don't think I'm gonna put a link to this in the description, but I'll see. If I do, then yeah, give this video a like, because I put effort into getting these links. It's from Master Plug, and yeah. So that's that. Let me just put you back on tripod, because I think it's better. I think it's not that shaky as the other videos. Well, this is going to be the second one, hopefully. I don't get the other ones edited out. So I'll just move you like that. Tilt you a bit downwards. Like that. And get the head strap off. Like that. So now what we're going to do is to set this up for here. So I brought this little white adapter because I know you can connect this to a tablet or an iPad. So this is your standard Lightning or 30-pin connector on the end. You can buy these from Apple. I'll put a link in the description for the one with the Lightning, because I don't think anybody is going to use the one for the 30-pin connector or 40-pin. I can't really remember it. Zoom in on that right there. Don't think it'll focus on that little connector, but you know what a lightning connector looks like, right? You've all been to a shop and seen them. On the other end, we have a. Oops, it's very unfocused. Sorry, I had to cut out there. Now you can see it properly. And there's the other end. Try to focus on that. My computer's connected to random stuff, but that's okay. So there's your lightning connector, and on the other end you have your USB port. It doesn't need to be a 3-port. They're backwards compatible. So let's just focus on that. You saw what a USB port looks like, right? I'll just cut out here, and I can show you, yeah, how it looks again, because it focuses quicker when the video is not running because the motor makes a noise. So yeah. Okay, here you go. So, and then on the other side right here is to plug in lightning boosting power, but we already have that right about there. Our little power brick that we're plugging into our reel over there. So there's no need for that. So I'm just gonna leave this here because it was for the thumbnail picture. Like that. So back to the setup. So I'm gonna take that. I'm actually gonna take you guys with me, so I'll take you off the tripod, and I'll put the head strap on, and here we go. Here's our power supply. So we're just gonna go and plug that in to one of the ports. As you can see, we're in the UK, so just plug it in at any port like that. And now we have a 5-volt signal coming out the other end. So I'm just gonna put you on the tripod so I can untangle the cable here. So I'll just put you on there, click it into place, and the cable is about there. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, it was actually not that big of a tangle, so I like that. We untangled it. Now here's the port. So here's the back of the hub. Here's your hub, all your ports. There's the Atolla logo. Beside the Atolla logo. So let's focus on it. Yeah, there we go. So we plug it into the DC 5 volts jack right there, and nothing happens. If you press one of these switches on the side, the light turns on, and then you have to hold it down for a few seconds. I'll count right now. About 2 seconds, it says in the manual as well. And the same for the red one. Like that. So now you can use all of them for power, but no data signal because we don't have a data cable. I just turn on the red one. Like that. Alright. So for our data transfer, we're going to use that port. So we're going to get the included cable, or you can buy a longer cable. These are very often used now. The USB port just hit the tripod. Okay, so there you go, and there's your other connector, which I showed you earlier. you're just going to plug that in right about there. And plug it in until you hear a click. So let's listen. Like that. Okay? So then, we have a USB port on our end. And I think I'll do a video on how to connect it to an iPad as well. Maybe later in the future. So here's your USB port. If I can focus on it. It's very hard to focus on small little things. So I think I'll go and get my old laptop, not my desktop. And then I'll show you my desktop setup. Maybe, so we'll see right about now. Okay, so I wasn't able to find my old laptop, so we switched locations. And now we're over here instead of over there. As you can see, all the briefcases are out because we just came back from holidays. So, yeah, I got producing right away. Hopefully this video will come out today. I'm hoping so. So there's the hub. So I plugged it in. So let me just show you by twisting down the camera. Over there, as you can see right there, and there's my sock and my brother's shoe. And yeah, so we'll just tighten this like that. And then we have our USB port right there. And two options, okay, that I have here. I'm going to show you both of them because they do the same thing. One of them is to connect to this little USB extension cable. I'll put a link to in the description for one here, which goes back to the back of my computer, or I can plug it in onto the front of the computer. So if I just set the tripod down and look up, right about there, tighten it up, and zoom in on the ports. It's a HP computer. Right there, there's two USB ports. So I'll do both the options. I'll do this one first because I'm in the angle. So I'll bring it up close. And we're going to hear the ding of the computer recognizing the hub. But I'll also show you on the control panel that nothing will come up. Alright? So here's a look at the control panel, first of all. So I have to tilt you guys this way, right there. As you can see, there are the printers and there are the devices. That's my a wired mouse, wired keyboard, my GoPro, the desktop, and the speakers. Then we have one of the displays, two of the displays, a portable speaker, and the microphone. So nothing will come up there. It won't come up yet because the hub is not recognized. And they're all the printers. Okay, so I'll move you back to this area. Oh, this thing is wobbly. Wobbly wob. See, it's wobbly. So we're going to connect our USB port. So let me just focus on that again. Beautiful. And we're just going to plug that in and we're going to listen for the chime. Oh, no, wrong way. You heard that? And nothing came up, but just a little device. So I'll show you this. I'll disconnect it. So it's right down there. Unsuspected devices. That only comes up when there's a new device. So I'll just move you guys on there and zoom in. Oh, I'll max zoom. Alright, so I'll just focus you onto the display as well. That's good. Alright, I'm plugging it in right now. Nothing came up. It came up the first time. Weird. Please believe me. Comment down below if you believe me or not. So there you go. So that's the first way to connect it. And now we're just going to connect some peripherals to it. So we're going to get the little card reader that I showed you earlier. I'm going to point it not on my Dell monitor. Go down to the hub. Sorry for the mess. Go. Not that much of a mess. So there you go. I'll plug it in. Nothing happens. I forgot to turn it on. Like that. And now something will happen. So if we just look on the screen, as you can see, there's a new thing. There's a USB storage device. And just happens so that I will turn on my monitor and find something really fun on the screen, because I am multitasker. So we'll fire it up, and we have the Microsoft Word, which is a bit further later on. Keyboard. We're just going to go to our File Explorer, which is actually on the other side, and it's open on the round thing. So here's the USB drive. Oh yeah, that was the one that I found, so you don't have to see all that. I found a USB drive lost, so you don't have to see all that. It's just private information. No, 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 no. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful orange screen, don't you see? Yeah, that's beautiful in real life. It doesn't look that sharp on a video. So that's that. So now if I just point you back to that screen, as you can see, if I turn it off, that's just going to disappear, and it's actually just going to close the File Explorer. Now, I'm just going to go and grab the keyboard and mouse. Put it over here. Move that out of the way. So now, I'm going to plug those in. I'm going to leave the other one in, but power it off. So, I'm just going to put it down there. Right there. Actually get a better angle. There you go. That's perfect. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay. So, we're just going to plug in the little, this is the mouse dongle, which I have here, and now I can turn it on finally, just show you. Alright, let me just make sure that you see that. Just focus. Oh, sorry about that. There's your camera. We have a little light. As you can see, it worked for a second because it doesn't have power, but there's a light on top of it, as you can hear. And if you're in real life, you can hear a little high-pitched noise. So we're just going to turn on the keyboard and mouse. And now, there's two devices. Oh, Christ. It's blurry. There we go. And they should come up in a second as a keyboard and mouse. Right there. So, we'll just watch those. Watch-a-roo. Pull it up. Right there. Alright, there's the wireless receiver for the keyboard. Or actually, that's the keyboard. It's so hard to move around. I'll just leave the tripod and position it down here. And I'll take you off the camera. That's a good idea. This little quick mount that I found on the tripod, so I'm using that to my advantage. So, as you can see, all of it is on, and we have, except the card reader, obviously, my Dell monitor, and my wireless receiver, which is for the keyboard, and then that one is for the mouse. Let's double check. So I'm going to turn off the keyboard, which that one should. Yep, I was right. Okay, let's turn it back on. Right. They're both timed out now because they're on the same connection. So that's what happens. So now we're going to test that. We're going to test the mouse first. So just to make sure, I'm going to take this one away and I'm going to put it on the keyboard in case I take it off. It's going to rattle around, okay? So there's the mouse. I just tapped it like this. Look, my hand is still on there. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to get in focus. Actually, I'm going to put it on the tripod. That's a good idea. Again. Alright, let's just point it at the mouse. That area. Alright, so I have to stick to the Microsoft XPS document writer so that you can see it. So, here's our mouse. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Alright, there's our mouse. Alright, click. Like that. And I just opened it on the other screen, so I'm just going to close that off. Here's OneNote. Okay. And there's the fax and then the HP. Jet Avantage, which is my printer, which is connected to the network. So, yeah, so now we're just going to unplug the whole hub. So I'm just going to move you across my off slot, desktop background, and put you a bit more up at the port. Plug it out like that and plug it in. So both of the devices disconnected, and now I reconnected it. So there you go. There's your connection going to the computer, and yeah, there you go. So we're gonna do the keyboard test now. This time I'm still using the same mouse here. So I'm just gonna pull you up to the screen, on that screen actually, the orange one. Look at all the stuff in the taskbar. Okay, so we're just gonna pull up Microsoft Word right here. Look at that. Oh, I have to pull you a bit up where it's, so you can see. So I'm just gonna change the fonts around, and I'll be back in a second so that you can see fonts in big letters. So yeah.